What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna do an introduction stuff.
Okay. Say how tall you are. The girth of your rope.
Wouldn't go that far. All right. I guess this is a first eat and greet. I got a Taco Bell haul. Went ahead with the grande meal. I got 3 hard shell tacos, 3 soft shell tacos, 4 burritos, a loaded potato griller, and some, what are they called? It's Cinnabon things. My assorted hot sauces. Anyway, a little bit about myself. I work and go to school. I go to school time and a half, do like 18 credit hours, and I think the way our school does it, 12 credit hours is a full class load, so I'm doing a little more just to get my degrees. Our school is a technical college, so we have trades, so like automotive and like welding and stuff like that. I'm in the automotive department. My current degrees that I'm going for are 2 associate degrees. The first one is Automotive Service Technology, or AST, and then ATT, which is Automotive Test Technician. The main difference between the 2 of those is doing just general maintenance on a vehicle, which is an automotive service, and then actually testing and doing R&D for the vehicle. So you put it on a dynamometer for an engine dyno and chassis dyno, and you get to take it around the tracks. It's pretty fun. Hopefully this summer I'm looking forward to doing an internship with GM on their proving grounds, which is basically the creme de la creme, which I'm hoping I can get into there. That'd be nice. A little bit more about myself. My name is Mason, in case you wanted to know. I am married. Been married for 4 years? Almost 4 years. I have 2 kids. One's a boy and one's a girl. My son's name is John Henry, and his sister is Jane. Her name is Jane Elizabeth, and they are just 2 peaches. That's a good burrito. My end goal for my career, my wife's name is Hannah. She's currently staying at home with our kids, so she gets some good quality time with them and our children. They will be homeschooled until they're at the high school level, and the college that I actually work at as of right now, it's called a WTMZ, which is Washtenaw Technical Middle School, and they have high school students, so by the time they're done with high school, they'll be able to get their high school degree. And those of you who are watching who go to Washtenaw Community College, that's where I work, that's what it's called. If you go in the automotive, you don't have to take a language class. So if you just take an automotive class, you get out of your language credit. So if you don't want to learn a second language because you think it's pointless, go to automotive. I recently moved to the west side of this east side of the state. From the west side of the state, I live in Michigan. I moved here in 2014 because of my wife. We met at a campground. Yeah, moved here in 2014. Then I started going to school, and then I realized, like when I was in high school, I know I've always wanted to do mechanic stuff. So because I like working with my hands and I like working on cars. So it just made sense to go in the automotive field because I like doing it. And when I was in high school, I was enrolled in our city's community college, and so I did 2 years of automotive diesel, and so after that I had gotten a couple scholarships because I still wanted to work as a mechanic, and I ended up getting a job at a place called Prairie Farm, just like a milk company, and I ended up working third shift. And what had happened with it was I ran out of funds with my scholarships, and so I needed to, obviously make more money, but making more money takes more time. So I ended up dropping school or college to work more at Prairie Farms. And then when I met my wife and I moved down here, I decided that I would, get a job that was actually pretty flexible, something I can actually work my school schedule around. Which landed me at the school I'm at now. So then my wife actually told me about FAFSA and like student financial aid, and which I really hadn't heard of it because my parents were like all against it and pulling out loans and stuff like that. You're gonna be paying it back forever. But she was like, no, you can do this and go to school and not have to pay as much. So that being said, I was like, okay, I'll make this, really quick. I'll try and get a couple degrees knocked out. So I thought that was, it was pretty fun. And then you start getting like overloaded with classes. I haven't really been overloaded with classes. I've actually been enjoying it a lot because I've been taking like 6 or 7 classes, which at a college standpoint is a lot. But I don't know, I just enjoy doing it. Most of my classes are like shop classes. I just get to work on cars. I show up and work on cars. That's basically what I do. I take stuff that's breaky and fixy. That's it. But now I'm starting to get my gen ed stuff out of the way. So not a really big sports fan. So I don't really keep up on sports like football and whatnot. But I do occasionally enjoy the hunting channel. Alright. More about my gen eds. Oh, I got a couple of them left. Those ones, obviously, nobody usually is a big fan unless you're going in that major. To each their own. Tastes good, so we're gonna do a happy dance. So when I was in high school, so I I basically have about 7 years in the making of doing my degree. I got 7 years of experience. I got 2 years of doing diesel, and then I have 5 years of doing fleet vehicle and small engine repair and maintenance, working for my wife's brother's business. He runs a lawn care company, so I just told him that, hey, you know, hire me on as a mechanic. That way I can still get hours in, and you know, I can get paid, you know, whatever. At that point, I was just there just so I can have a job and then help him out. Just so I can go to school. I just needed to make it through the school semester. I ended up working a lot of hours that summer, winter. And so I was only taking 1 to 2 classes. At that point, that's when I was paying for the classes myself. And then my wife was telling me, hey, you should do FAFSA and not be an idiot and pay for the classes yourselves. At least the full amount anyway. And so then I was like, okay, you know, I didn't know how to do it. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it. You know, it doesn't hurt to just try anything once, right? So I did that, and after that, it's just been so much easier, and I can, like, if I don't like the class, I drop it. There was one teacher that I had, I can't remember her name now, but she taught humanities, and it was the Mesopotamian era. And so she was so monotonic that it was, like, extremely, like, difficult to try and, like, not fall asleep. Plus it was a night class, so that didn't help. And yeah, it was just horrible. So I was like, I can't see myself, like, feasibly passing this class, so I just dropped it. Let's get a taco in here. I like tacos. Tacos are really good. We have a Mexican friend. They like to do, like, authentic tacos, and that is, oh my goodness, so good. They have they make their own salsa, and like they have the whole spiel and the whole shebang. And we used to go over there. I don't do it as much anymore, but we used to go over there and we do, like, Taco Tuesday, which this will be posted on a Monday. But yeah, we could probably do something like that. I don't know. I want to try and put 3 videos out a week. Do it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So obviously I just do the videos the day before, edit them, and then post them. Try one of these beers. Oh man. Cinnabon Delights. They are quite delightful. Anyway, see more about me. I have 2 dogs. One's Jack and one's Oliver. I got one of them here now. They're both Scottish Schnauzer mixes. Don't have any cats. Don't have an affinity for cats. Sorry for all the cat lovers. I mean, I don't, like, hate cats. I just prefer dogs. I'm a dog person. So that being said, I've had, let's see, 5 dogs in my lifetime. I'm 24, so I mean, it's not that much, but they do last for a while. I had my previous dogs before before I got these two. He was a giant schnauzer, and he was a really good dog. His name was Lucky. But we ended up having to put him down because he had a tumor in his stomach, like the size of a football. So we couldn't get surgery for him because we couldn't guarantee his quality of life. So we're like, you know what? We don't want to put him through more suffering. And then the dog I had before that was a standard schnauzer, also named Lucky. He got struck by lightning. So after our second dog named Lucky, we stopped calling dogs Lucky. So I went with Jack and Oliver. That way if they get struck by lightning, hit by a car, you know. And it's kind of ironic, huh? Yeah, that won't happen. I had a black and white rabbit once. His name was Nibbles, because he nibbled on everything. And he got hit by a truck. So that was a really sad day. Because I let him out. We used to live in like a little private drive thing that led down to a road, so it was like a really big hill, so it was really fun for like sledding and stuff like that. But it like went off into a pond, and then it was a gated area because it went to a park. And there was just a big truck. I must have been doing, I don't know what it was delivering, but it was delivering something. Because that was also a back entrance to the hospital that was across the creek. And so I let my bunny out, and I was thinking, hey, it'll stay around me because, you know, I've had it for 2-3 years. And so I was thinking, like my 6-year-old self was thinking, hey, this bunny loves me, it'll stay around me. And no, that sucker bolted, and it was the fastest I have ever seen something run. And yeah, big old truck. Squished. It was a very sad and emotional day for me. Alright. Now I got the variety pack of this. And it came with crunchy tacos. I don't mind crunchy tacos, but the one bad thing about crunchy tacos is you take one bite and the whole bottom splits. So it was like, you get, I'll see it, it's already gone to crap. Well. Muzzle tough, I guess. I said before that I don't really like watching sports, which is true. I don't like watching sports, but I do like playing sports. And so, when I was in high school, I did a little bit of wrestling, and I did a little bit of basketball. Just stuff that I thought was, you know, fun, that I could like hurt somebody and not actually get in trouble for it. So that's where the wrestling thing came in. And then, you know, I did my time with it, and then I, you know, moved on. Those are really good. Oh no! Ooh, they got a lot of cheese on it. Let's see, places I've been. Okay, so I have been that I like remember staying. The biggest one is Alaska. Now there was a lot of stuff and it was a lot of fun. And the last, sorry about that, I didn't realize that the camera only goes for 12 minutes. So you know, this is my last taco. But yeah, the most memorable for me would be Alaska. I really haven't been anywhere else. So yeah, you know, this was pretty interesting. I hope this thing goes well. And so I will, yeah, I'll try and crank out 3 videos a week. Alright guys, you know, thanks for eating with me. Beardy Eats. I'll have a t-shirt that says eat with me. Or eat with Beardy. That's what I'll do. Eat with Beardy. If you guys like the video, like it, comment, subscribe, so I can push more videos out. And if you guys have anything like special that you want me to try, I'll see if I can get my hands on it. You know, whether you guys want me to do like steaks or Asian thing. You know, I'm always down for trying new stuff. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. So thanks again for eating with Beardy. I'm gonna make a t-shirt. Thanks again. Commenting, liking, subscribing. I love all of you.